It's time for Let's Talk with Tara. Tara is a counseling coach who addresses real issues that plague many women today. Issues like church hurt, disappointment, anxiety, depression, and many more. You will be inspired, educated, and empowered on how to receive the help and healing needed to move forward. If you have real issues, then Tara has real solutions. Let's talk with Tara.
All right, you guys, I am excited. Make sure I'm on. Okay. I am excited today. It is Let's Talk with Tara, but also it's Monday midday, and today we are talking. We are going to be talking about love and relationships. We're going to be coming from an excerpt again from my book. So with that, I am trying to get the music up. Okay. So we just want to make sure for my listeners. Of course, I have. This is my podcast, so I'm excited about that. Oh, let me get this. For my podcast listeners, I am. You can go to Tara T. Stallings Inc. That's my webpage. We're going to be talking again today. We've been talking for the last few weeks from my book, Ladies, Let's Talk. This is my first best-selling book, Ladies, Let's Talk. It's been revised, Life, Lies, Love, and Relationships. So we're going to be continuing talking about this today. We're going to be finishing it up. I missed you guys so much last week, but of course, if you can see behind me that I am actually in a different location, which I am excited about. My counseling, coaching, and consulting company, Destiny Life Management, has acquired a new office space. So I am in that space today. You guys know, and if you do not know, that I offer counseling, coaching services via a one-on-one and virtual. I offer that individual and I offer it via groups. So if you are interested in any of my services, you can contact me. Go to my website at taratstallinsinc.com and you can find me there. If you're interested in purchasing my book, you can do so there also on the website, or you can go to amazon.com and you can pull it up there. Ladies, Let's Talk, and the book is by Tara Tanksley Stallings. That is my author's name. So let's get right into today. Into our topic that we are sharing today. Make sure if you're listening via Facebook or YouTube, to make sure that you share and like and share. You can find my podcast on Apple, Spreaker, Spotify, Iheart, Google, and one more I can't remember. But you can find all my podcasts there. Let's get right into it. We're coming today. We're talking from my book, Ladies, Let's Talk, Life, Lies, Love, and Relationships. Ladies, Let's Talk, Life, Lies, Love, and Relationships. So we're going to be talking from there today, and I'm going to be reading from it for my podcast listeners. And the reason we've been talking about, going right into it, life lies, life lessons. And today, again, we're talking about love and relationships. Love and relationships. Let me turn this down a little bit. There is so much to say about love and relationships. If I tried to say it all, it would be a never-ending book. Love and relationships are ever evolving. People grow and develop all the time, changing their perspectives in so many different areas of life. So we're going to explore some of the basics lessons taught through love and relationships, because they go hand in hand. In relationships, there are two types of people. I call them either lovers or they're leeches. Lovers or leeches. I guess you say, Tara, why do you call them that? Well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about it. And I'm not just talking about relationships between males and females. I'm talking about all relationships, whether it be sibling relationships, friendships, spiritual connections. You have to really be careful because when we talk about love and relationships, because we have misscrewed and abused the word love so much, we have a faulty sense of what true love is. Let's talk about lovers. I said there's two types of people in relationships. You're either lovers or leeches. Let's talk about the lovers first. Lovers are people who see all your potentials and strengths. They help thrust you into the right direction, ensuring your potential is being used to its full capacity. Lovers are great listeners. They listen to the passions and desires of your heart, whether they're good or pure, good and pure, and they help you strategize to see your passions and desires come to their existence. Lovers help you build your dreams. Lovers rejoice in every milestone that you cross, always encourage you to strive to the next one. Now that's important. They encourage you for every milestone, and once you reach it, they encourage you to go even further. Lovers are not enablers. Let's think about that for a second. Lovers are not enablers. And so often we have mixed up love with enabling somebody. I love them, so I'm enabling to keep in that bad behavior. I'm enabling them to stop being lazy. I'm enabling them to still be addictive. I'm enabling them to continue with abusive physical and emotional verbal abuse. So we have to think about that. They do not make, lovers are not enablers. They do not make excuses for the shortcomings and or lazy efforts of others. Lovers allow you to feel sorrow for your life mishaps. Yeah, they allow you to have your pity party for a second, but they don't allow you to throw a pity party and invite guests. Wow, let's stop there for a minute. Because so often what happens is this. We think that we're helping. When things happen, the person doesn't reach their goals, they're going through something, things didn't happen the way they planned, they expected. We all need that time to mourn, because pity is just a time of mourning. But you give them that time, but you don't allow them to stay in it. You don't, it's just happened to them, and this is why they're acting like this, or so-and-so died, or they lost their job, or something tragic happened to them when they were young, and they continue to use that as a crutch. No. You let them have their pity party for a second. You said you don't let the sun rise up on your wrath. It says, let the dead bury the dead. Beauty for ashes. Listen, don't sit there. And if you love a person, you don't help them. You don't invite people to come into their pity party. Oh, woe is me. Oh, this is the poor person, the poor woman, the poor man, the poor child. This is what happened, and this is why they're acting that way. No, that's not what you do. You help them identify how they're feeling, or get them some help so that they can deal with it and move forward from that issue, or forward from that circumstance or tragedy that happened in their life. Lovers help you see your wrongs. Lovers help you see your wrongs. They help you correct your wrongs. They help you design a plan. Help you design the plans to build from them, turning your wrongs into rights. Yeah, let's say that again. Now I'm going to read that one again. Lovers help you see your wrongs. See, when a person loves you, whether it's in an intimate relationship, parent or parental relationship, sibling relationship, BFF, spiritual relationship, whatever it is, they help you. They help you to see your wrongs. That's called corrective criticism. And in this society today, nobody wants corrective criticism. We call it hating. They hating on me. No, they're not hating on you. They're trying to help you. When a person sees you in your wrong, you're doing something wrong, you got a wrong mindset, or you're just doing something wrong, and they talk to you and they say, hey, look, this is not right. Let me show you this, or whatever. It's not hating. It's that they're telling you that because they care. Because let me share something with you. People that don't care, they don't care. They let you stay in your wrongs. But a person that actually cares about you, in some capacity, they want to help you correct your wrongs. And then they help you. Now, this is the best part now. Not just because you do have people that will, just point out all your wrongs and don't help you correct your wrongs. But not just correct them, they help you strategize a plan to turn those wrongs into right. They help you fix it. They help you fix it. Lovers act in response to your needs out of love and not for recognition. Lovers act in response to your needs out of love and not for recognition. Now, I've noticed, and remember now, when I wrote this book, again, I'm coming from my book, Life, Lies, Love, and Relationships, because the word and meaning of love has been misscrewed so long and just thrown out that haphazardly. A lot of times people think when a person is doing for them that they love them. And that's not always true. Because sometimes, and that's part of a narcissistic personality, people will do for you and say that they love you, and I'm doing it because I love you, or I really, whatever. But really, they're doing it so that you can pat them on the back. Yes, that they can pat, so that you can pat them on the back. And if you're not giving them, that recognition that, such and such is a great person, they helped me do this and they helped me do that and they helped me. If they're not getting that from you, then they don't want to be bothered with you. A lot of times what we call and deem as love is only because they need to be recognized, or they need that accolades. They need to feel like they're needed. So you have to be careful when we're talking about love and when people that say they love you and what love is. Those are still, now it's more things for lovers, but in this book, like I said, it'll be a never ending book. We talking about lovers and leeches. Leeches, on the other hand, now we talked about, those great accolades of what lovers are. Lovers are people that they're great listeners. They help you succeed. They push you, they motivate you. They help you get to your next level. And when you get to that next level, then they push you to the next level. They see the potential in you, and they continue to motivate you to get higher, to go higher, to do more. So you want to be around people in your life that are celebrating you, that can celebrate you, because when you love somebody, you can celebrate them in what they're doing. And you may be doing the same thing, but guess what? You can't reach everybody. You have a set of people in your life that you have been preordained to reach. You can't reach everybody. You can say, I can say, and I use this example. A lot of you guys that follow me, and of course, you know, on tomorrow night we have Talk Therapy with my co-host Melody Manning. We talk about a lot of the same things. I can say something, and Melody can say the same thing, but guess what? We can talk to the same person, but depending on where that person is and their perception in life, they may receive it better from Melody than they may receive it better from me. Because Melody may be the person that was preordained to speak into that person's life, and vice versa. I may have been the person to preordained to speak into that person's life. So we have to understand when when people come together, when you talk about love, not just intimate relationships, because I share this so often that people come in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I'm going to say that again. People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. When we become attracted to someone, I'm going to, before I go into leeches, because we may take up these 30 minutes here. When you are attracted to someone, that attraction does not always need to lead to intimacy. Let me say, intimacy in a sexual way. Because when we talk about the word intimacy, we always attach sex with it. And intimacy is not sex all the time. It can be a part of sex. You can be intimate sexually, but intimate is into me. Into me. You're into that person. You see them. You want to help them. You connected with them. It's something about them that strongly has drawn you to that person. And what happens is, especially when it's the opposite sex, I'm talking from experience, especially when it's the opposite sex, male or female, and sometimes when it's the same sex, it depends on what you got going on. You may be attracted to that person, and because you are attracted to that person, you equate that attraction with sex. And not all the time that attraction is supposed to be intimately built in a sexual relationship. Sometimes the attraction is for business, it's for friendship. It could be what I said, for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But because we don't understand when we are attracted to someone, we don't understand that, we're not supposed to have sex with that person, because we have been taught, if you are attracted to someone, it has to be sexual. And that's not always true. And I share this so often, especially when I talk to my youth. When you're attracted to someone, it doesn't always have to be sexual. And I use the example. Do you like your friend? Like, yeah, I like my friend. That's my friend. I said, well, what makes you like, what about your friend you like? And they start listing stuff that they like about their friend, and their friend will list what they like about them. I said, you know why? You're attracted to that. You are attracted to that. That's what brought you together. You are attracted to the conversation. You're attracted to their personality. You're attracted to the comedy side of them. You're attracted to their smartness. You are attracted to the camaraderie, the likeness that you two have together. But it doesn't mean y'all having sex. It doesn't mean that you have to have sex. That's still attraction, because you're not friends with people that you're not attracted to. And because we have not understood fully um, attraction, we always equate that with, oh, I must need to be in a relationship with that person. And you may need to be in a relationship, but it may be a business relationship. It may be a friendship. It may be a spiritual connection. It may be leading to a long life relationship intimately with male and female. And I use male and female. That's what I consider as a relationship. No shade on anybody. You do what you do, how you do it. Um, but we need to understand that. We need to understand that it's a difference. We need to understand and categorize what it is. And I said before, we have to understand when people come into your life, it's for what? A reason, a season, or a lifetime. If they come in, if you're attracted to them for a reason, when that reason is over, it's time to dissolve it. Because what happens is this. When the reason that they came in your life, and I'm going to use this is really quick. You may had a flat tire. You may be on the side of the road. You had a flat tire, and a nice gentleman came up and said, "Hey, can I help you? You know, help you with your tire or your car running hot or whatever." And you guys start talking. Find out he's a mechanic. He gets you on the road. Later on, you set up and he starts fixing your car or whatever. Listen, you find out that you really like this person. It's because you needed your car fixed. It wasn't for you to take that. The reason was your car is towed up and needed some work on. You met him. Hey, that reason is to work on your car. So when you have issues with your car, you can call him. That's the reason. It's not for you to take that and make it a relationship. It's not that. It's not that. You're attracted to him for that reason. But I said reason, season, or lifetime. And then you have those people that come in your life for a season. They are ordained to be in your life for a season. You know how we have seasonal fruit? We have seasonal fruit. So we have summer fruit, we have winter fruit. So after that season is up, if you have blackberries in the wintertime, they're going to be some sour, rotten, molded berries. Because after their season is up, they don't grow anymore. What we do is we try to keep growing, and we try to keep growing, and we try to keep going. And then we're working on something that the season is up. That season is up for whatever reason. And usually it may be a friendship. Doesn't mean you have to be enemies anymore, but for whatever time it is in their life, this is the season for that. It may be a business relationship for whatever time that season is. When it's up, know that is up. It may be a spiritual connection, a spiritual relationship. For that season, and you know that it's up, and you keep moving. Don't keep holding on to things when the season is up, because the fruit goes bad. And then what could later on be something or a connection that you can collaborate with, now you've caused it to be bad blood between you two, because when the season was up, you didn't cut it off. Then you have, of course, those people that's in your life for a lifetime. You have people that's for your lifetime. And I'm going to share that because I know I didn't go too far, because I knew my time was going to be up before we go into leeches, because I really want to talk about that a little bit more. And I shared that a little bit. But I want to share this a quick, everything that I write, I have lived it. I'm not writing just to be talking. I have lived it, and I have proved it to be lived it over and over again, and I proved it to be correct through the Holy Ghost. Let me put it that way, not just and through my experiences. I have a friend girl. I call her my spiritual big sister. My spiritual big sister. I met her maybe 2002, 2001, 2002, and we have we have had a lasting relationship for spiritual things, for the spiritual side of my spiritual growth. She has been a great part in my spiritual growth for me, and I thank her for it. God, I thank her that God allowed her to come into my life. But does it mean that we were BFFs? No, we were not BFFs. That's not what that's not the basis of our relationship. Do we have some things in common? Yeah, but we're not BFFs. We're not. I don't talk to this person every day. We have seasons where we talk. When I need to, I need a prayer, an extra prayer that I need to get through. I know who I can call. I know who I can call. I know who can get in the realms of the spirit that I can't get into, and get me an answer. And that answer is a sure word. So I know who to talk to for certain things. But our relationship is built from a spiritual standpoint, and it's been long lasting. But it doesn't mean that we're BFFs. We're not best friends for life. We're spiritual. We have a spiritual connection, but we're not. That's not what our relationship is for. I can call on her or whatever, but we don't talk every day. We don't. That's not what our relationship is for. So we have to understand, when you're talking about people that love you, those are components that you really have to add in. Yes, we do. We need a spiritual person to help us. Those are components that, when you're looking at a person, a lover, a lover, a lover, a lover, they need to have the attributes of the Father. They need to have the attributes of Jesus, of what a lover is. He's there to help you get to the next level. They need the fruit of the Spirit, a lover. Now, are people perfect? No, they're not. They are not perfect. But you want to be very careful when you bring people into your life to make sure that they are going to produce what they are ordained to produce or predestined to produce in your life, and vice versa. You the same. When I'm talking about people coming into your life, but also when you're going into people's lives, you need to make sure, what's the basis of this relationship? Am I going to be an addition to this person? Am I going to help them level up, or am I going to help them level down? How am I going to add to that person's life? Am I there for a reason? Am I there for a season? And am I there for a lifetime? How do you do that? You got to pray about it. You have to pray about it. And I'm not talking about, Lord, what's this person here for? Because we hear that word pray about it, and we never pray. I'm just going to pray about it. Well, do we actually pray about it? And I got convicted of that years ago. Let's look short because we got about 2 minutes. When you say you're going to pray about something, you need to really pray. Don't just use that word. Just like that word lover. I love you. It's just been thrown out. I'm going to pray about it. It has been thrown out, and it has no value with you. It has no weight behind it, because you're not living up to what that word really means and the actions behind those words. So I want you to be mindful. Again, this is Tara T. Stallings. This is Monday Midday. Let's talk Tara. I have been talking from my first book, Ladies Let's Talk, Life Lies, Love and Relationships. It has been revived. You can purchase my book at TaraTStallings.com/shop, or you can go to Amazon and purchase it there. You can find me on all my social media platforms at Let's Talk Tara. Let's Talk Tara. You can find me there, TARA. Make sure that you, if you're listening, I thank my listeners on YouTube, on Facebook, on Periscope. I thank you for listening. I thank for my podcasters. This is my first book. I wrote this book 12, 13 years ago. And I revised it. But like I said, I'm a counselor and I'm a life coach. But I had to live it before I could write it and prove it. A lot of times we like to hear cliches. We like to hear cliches, and we never live out of what we hear. I thank you guys for listening. I want to make sure that you join me again every Monday, midday. Let's talk Tara. Until next week, have a great week.
You have been listening to Let's Talk with Tara. We hope you've enjoyed this show. Remember, if you have real issues, then Tara has real solutions. Thanks for stopping.